Hi, this is a Yesterday's Moose production, and today we're going to be playing RPG Maker MV for Nintendo Switch. More specifically, we're going to be playing my game, at least the demo version of my game. And in order to find it, we're going to go into the Maker Forum and search for a game. And it does show up there in the new arrivals, for me at least. Right over here, Defenders of Light demo, ID 989. In case it doesn't show up there, just go back, search using game ID 989. Okay, and there we go. It's rated 2 out of 5. Considering how some of the games that get 5 stars are not really that great, I'm debating this rating system. But I'm going to go ahead and download my own game, because why not? At least we'll be able to see what the process is like. Okay, now before I get into this, I'm just going to mention that I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to show this from the very beginning, because I have shown the introduction before, but I've made some modifications to it since the last time I uploaded a video, so I'm just going to show it off again. Okay, I'm going to skip the instructions. Information. Hi, my name is Sean. I made this game. Thank you for downloading and checking out the demo. I will give you helpful hints and tips during gameplay. For the full game, you would be able to turn this option on and off, but you're stuck with me for now. More features will also be available once the game is complete. Please have fun and enjoy. Yesterday's Moose Productions presents The universe was a peaceful place until Mortat came along. Mortat demanded that the leaders of the three worlds surrender their light. Light, which maintains balance and power in the universe. The leaders refused, so Mortat vowed revenge. Mortat used his powerful magic to steal the light. Now the sound of these lights is not quite as loud as it was before, covering the three worlds in darkness. Now the world of Xion is slightly more rounded. It's the best I could do. Mortat traveled to the distant world Xion. Also, the sound of those lights is not quite as loud as it was before, bent on ruling it and coveting the stolen light he brought with him. However, not all was lost. Using their last ounce of strength, the leaders combined their power, sending 5 Defenders of Light to Xion to confront Mortat. Leo, unlikely defender from the first of three worlds. Alice, Leo's younger sister from the first of three worlds. Keisha, mysterious black cat from the second of three worlds. Yes, she doesn't exactly look like a cat, but that's the best I could do. Poncho, cattle rancher from the second of three worlds. Jules, space traveler from the third of three worlds. All color coordinated, of course. The defenders challenged Mortet to a battle for control of the light. Mortet laughed at this, quickly banishing them to separate ends of Xion. Keisha found herself in Homeland. Pancho ended up in Lavaland. Jules landed in Strangeland. Leo and Alice's locations are unknown. What shall become of the three worlds? And who will face Mortat? Defenders of Light. I thought that was a pretty good way to have the title screen. And just like before, it has two title screens, because why not? Where am I? Xion. I need to find the other defenders. Together we will reclaim the light of the three worlds and defeat Mortat once and for all. Xion warp point activated. Character select spot. Blue swirling vortex. Stand on this and press action button to enter character select menu. The reason why I put action button there is because you can change which button actually does actions. So let's go into the character select menu. Character select menu. Press action button to select a character. And we'll go ahead and collect a light. Light of the three worlds. Collect 50 per area. Opens land doors. Show to ability dude to learn new abilities. So we'll go in here. You can also run, by the way, but it's ridiculously fast, so maybe I'll just walk for now. Land doors. Collect lights to open. Press action button. Lights required to open. Glowing. Press action button to open the door. So I need 5 lights to open that one. And by the way, you can use an ability here. Later, Keisha might be able to do something, but I must save her first. Plus you have this one. Pancho might be able to do something. I might spruce up the dialogue a little bit, make it different for each ability spot. We shall see. I need to learn an ability first. By the way, it was much easier to color coordinate things in this one for each of the defenders. So I like that. And there's the door to another land. Homeland, 20 lights. By the way, here's the menu. You can get abilities and magic, of course. My favorite, or Leo's favorite color is blue. And right now those stats don't really mean much of anything. Eventually I'll probably have some sort of battle system set up. And each defender will have different attributes. And you can see how many lights you've collected from each area. And the reference menu would give you options such as turning battles on and off, hints on and off, and other such things, but right now I can only use Warp to. Warp to land that you have visited. Right now I haven't really visited much of anywhere, but let's see what this looks like. So I tried my best to recreate the world map. Xi'an map. Press action button, select location. Right now I can only select one location, and that's Xi'an Prime. And selecting Xi'an Prime will always warp you to this exact spot where you started out. And now the door is glowing. Let's see RPG Maker 1 do that. Let's see RPG Maker 1 do that. Grassland warp point activated. Alice. Leo, is that you? Destroy that blue block. Destroy that blue box and help me get out of here. And just like before, you can enter the boss area even before you've done anything. Monkey Kong! But as you can see, I still need to learn my ability, so I'm gonna get out of there. And let's just avoid everything here and run. I can pretty much avoid everything. And we'll go to Ability Dude's house. The white lantern there indicates that we can learn an ability. Hello, I'm Ability Dude. I will teach you new abilities that can help you on your way if you have collected enough lights. Show me 15 lights and I will teach you Power Smash ability. And that's all he says for now. So right now I have 7 lights. So let's just show off what happens when you collect 15. There we go, now it's yellow, showing that we can learn an ability. You have 15 lights, I will teach you Power Smash ability. I might change that animation slightly. Power Smash, destroy blue boxes. There's nothing more I can teach you here, dude. By the way, now you can see that I have the Grassland light indicated and also Power Smash in the reference menu. It also shows in my abilities. Kind of handy that. And let's speed things up just a little bit. Let's just go ahead and collect all the lights. Here's another place where an ability can be used later. Notice now that it's much easier to tell where abilities can be used for Poncho and Keisha. Okay, so use my ability. Oh, by the way, it was glowing. And in this battle, you can lose by falling off the edge. Don't step off edge of platforms. Doing so will reset boss battle. By the way, I like how it a little bit more closely resembles Donkey Kong. Oh no, I got hit by a barrel. Try to avoid barrels. Attempt to lure them out of your path. Running quickly upwards may also help. You can also run into Monkey Kong, and that will have a message. Maybe I can get it to play. By the way, I'm gonna let these barrels hit me. Let's see RPG Maker 1 do this. Events that happen when they touch you. So much easier to accomplish in RPG Maker MV. Thankfully. So by the way, this is also how you would get through this battle if you didn't exactly know how to get to the top very quickly. You just lure the barrels down. Like that. Yes, I know they don't move too quickly, but I didn't want to make them move very fast. Because once I show you the easy solution. Okay, now we'll just run. And let's walk into Monkey Kong. Don't touch Monkey Kong, this will reset boss battle. Okay, run. Diagonal, no, didn't work. Still not working. It's a little bit stiff in the controls, by the way. So this is the easy way to do it. You just lure them over there like that. And then you just run. And there we go. Hey, he was facing the wrong direction. I will have to fix that. 15 lights. Okay, see how these are lighted up now? That's how we can tell that I'll be able to use my ability. And let's just show off what happens when you go to the warp place. Press up, down, left, right to change location. Press action button to select location. So now we can select from 2 different locations. Notice how the box on this map is also updated and is now glowing. If I went to Xi'an Prime, I could destroy the blue box, but I'm just going to go back to Grassland. And Alice does have different text things to say based on what you're doing. Leo still needs your help. Notice how she doesn't talk about the blue box because it's not there anymore. Locked gate. Keeps defender trapped. Press action button to unlock and save defender. I'll probably move the event box for that a little bit so the message happens a little bit sooner. I feel a familiar presence in Grassland. Defenders of Light? Monkey Kong must have fallen. I should have destroyed them when I had the chance. No matter, they will not make it far. By the way, I'm totally intending to have Mortat be more of a significant bad guy. Leo, I'm so glad to be free. Call me in the character select menu whenever you need my help. My idea is to have him show up at least 3 or 4 more times, and you have to battle him each time. And when you defeat him, he goes away. And then you face him for the final battle, and that's when you defeat him once and for all. So a little bit more of a evil, constant presence. Let's get rid of that box. By the way, I know those look like cabbages, but that's pretty much the only green thing that I could find that could indicate where her ability could be used. I know the rocks indicate the ability, but I wanted it to be even more obvious. Anyways, I realize now that maybe I didn't even have to do that, but whatever, it's there now. Homeland warp point activated. Keisha, I'm stuck in this small space. Please come get me out. It's weird how she has two sets of ears. You can't get rid of the ears on the side of the head, even though you can add ears on the top of the head. The character making thing doesn't make a whole lot of sense sometimes. This door is locked, but can be opened from the other side. Oh, by the way, the character select menu is now slightly different. Character select menu. Press right up, change character right. Press left down, change character left. Action button. It doesn't make much of a difference here because there's only two characters. But when you get more and more characters, it definitely does make more of a difference. So let's just go ahead and be Alice. And I believe that she can learn her ability right away. You have 35 lights. I will teach you USS Bodhi ability. What? Why does that start out? It's supposed to say travel over water, lava, and ice. Whenever I play it, it says travel over, I don't know. That is so weird. RPG Maker MV is weird and glitchy. And there's the... It even says it there as well. Travel. Like, maybe it would censor swear words, but I definitely didn't put a swear word. That's so weird. Okay. And I could have totally destroyed that, but whatever. Let's just warp. We can fast travel. And I may as well go back to Grassland, because why not? There's at least one more place that I can go with Alice. Okay, there we go. Now I can travel over water. Diagonals are also very weird. Like that. I can go on a diagonal. It's so weird. It's also why sometimes you have to block off certain areas to make sure that you can't travel on the diagonal. And what do you know? Jules might be able to do something. And there's more stuff down here. Can't do anything with it right now. And let's go ahead to the next area. And looks like we can already open it. Lavaland, 40 lights. By the way, the number of lights that are required for doors and abilities are exactly the same as it was in the RPG Maker 1 version. Lavaland, warp point activated. Poncho. could you pounce over here and help me get off this island, please? By the way, spoiler alert, I'm intending to add an extra land, an extra area to explore called Technoland, and that will be the land where Mortat is at, or at least an extra land that you weren't able to visit before. And you will also be able to learn an extra ability that I didn't have in the original game. In that area, there will not be a ability dude house. Reason is because there are 2 ability dudes in this land. It's in fact the only land with 2 ability dude houses. You have 50 lights. I will teach you petite poultry ability. And a reason for that is because there are no child sprites. I mean, all the sprites are pretty small anyway, so I decided to make her become a chicken. Because that sprite is slightly smaller. Petite poultry, allow passage through small spaces. There is nothing more I can teach you here, Dudette. See? It's slightly smaller. It's conceivable that it could get into small spaces. See, traveling on a diagonal is also makes it easier to avoid stuff. By the way, I theoretically could have been able to walk on this lava, and it was really hard to make it so that I didn't walk onto the lava, and also hard to make it so that I can check here for reasons. Keisha must show me 80 lights and I will teach her Super Pounce ability. So let's just quick travel, shall we? By the way, there's a lose count now to count the number of losses. And now we can go to each of the different areas. By the way, notice how that is glowing as well to show that Alice can use her ability. Over there on the right hand side, it's also glowing there because that's where you can use the petite poultry ability. But right now we just need to go back to Homeland. By the way, we're getting really close to the end of the demo here, and we're going to see something that took a long time to get it to work exactly as I want it to. And in fact, I'm still working on it right now. I'll give you a hint. It's the boss coming up. In many ways, it will be better, much better than it was on RPG Maker 1 on PS1. Oops, I accidentally selected Leo again. That can happen. Also, the battle might even be better than it was in RPG Maker 2. Just saying. So let's see what that's all about. Here we go. And he rises out of the water. Octoboss. And there we go. To be continued. And we get a preview of Strangeland. 5 playable characters. There's Forest Land. Many abilities to learn. Rockland. 12 areas to explore. Towerland. Giant bosses to defeat. Mansionland. Retrieve the light. Winter Wonderland. Face Mortat. Ooh, that's the bonus area. Nothing's in it right now, but that's what it'll look like. People who see this demo won't know that, but people who've played the PS1 version possibly will know that. People watching this video will know it now. Save the 3 worlds! Technoland is not shown, by the way, because I haven't created it yet. Defenders of Light demo, system and scenario by Yesterday's Moose. Keep an eye out for the full game. YouTube and Twitter at Yesterday's Moose. To be continued. Thank you very much for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moose production. I'll see you next time.